Hi, I'm Kev from sonsofkane.com. This video we're going to go back to the 12k strikes, but we're going to do something slightly different. As usual, with me is Chris. Hi Chris.
Hi Kev. Hi guys. What we're looking at, we've done a video on our 12k strikes, but now we're looking to progress these drills, looking at blocking, countering and adapting these drills to suit your situation.
Don't forget to subscribe for videos each week and push the notification bell, which will give you an email when we post new content. New content is posted on a Wednesday and a Saturday.
What we're going to be doing now is the 12 cane strikes. We've done this before, several occasions, but rather than just striking, we are going to adapt this into a blocking, striking and countering drill, so we're not just going to do one thing and remain static. So Callum is going to do the 12 strikes on me. What I'm going to do is single-handed blocks, and then when we run through it a second time, single-handed block with a counter. So I see entirely a lot of videos where people do a block and then go looking into space. No good. Block, counter. Don't get hit, so your block might just be an evasion. Make sure you're not going to get hurt. We're going to go through this, but we're going to do this at a very slow speed, because not that when we trained with this I hurt anybody or I got hurt, but it does happen, so be very conscious of your training partner. We're going to start with number one strike and work our way through. Nice and simple. You may find you slip from one-handed blocks to two-handed blocks. If it works for you, that's what you do. Second part of the drill, it's going to be one strike. I will block, evade and put a counter in. I may use the same counter because it may work for me. It's whatever feels natural at the time. So don't think you have to be on a fixed routine. Everybody will be different, it will change and it will depend on your ability. So we'll start again, number one strike. Number two. As you can see, slow time, a little bit of thought into it. As you progress, build up the speed of your strikes and your blocks and your counters. Be very mindful of your training partner, and we recommend wearing protective equipment whilst you're doing this.
Looking at the adapted strikes, with the chair, with the large cane. With an ankle strike, if Chris just comes in for a number one strike, so although we do have the blocks, I have to be extra careful because if I hit these things, I'm done. So we're going to just adapt them a little bit. So if just Chris does the number one strike and I'm here, I'm all tied up, I'm all awkward. So I may have to just change hands to come through. It's great when it's slow, but when you speed up, and you see this cane coming at you, it's like, oh! So just really start off nice and slow. Number two, again, I've got the cross strike there. When we're looking at the torso strikes, it is hard sometimes to get the proper one-handed block in. You can double-handed, keeping the hand flat behind. If you are quick enough, you can fan block it away. and the same with the other side. As you can see, I'm changing hands. Rather than coming across, I've got a chance of hitting myself. It just doesn't work. The head strikes, I tend to use these blocks, which are really sturdy, and then I've got power to push away. A little bit low, but that's another head strike. Now, with the thigh strike, if Chris does it onto this side, he does the upward strike, he's got a very good chance of hitting the chair rather than me. So again, all I'm going to do is I'm going to try and meet the cane outwards. So rather than going to the side, I'm actually pushing forward. With your disability, depending how you are, how you fit in your chair, limbs you have, your mobility range, this is trial and error. As long as you know the principle that that strike's coming down or it's coming up, you know that you've got to get yourself a distance you need. If Chris does number 11 strike on me, I've got to be right here to come through. So we start looking at the counters now. So if number 1 comes in and I'm there, I've got to push forward. This works in my favour. I've now got the ability to strike across. As you can see, the distance. So it may be just get it out of the way and then come in for a poke. It all depends, distance, the velocity they're putting into the strike, the force that you're going to meet it with. So although we do teach different types of blocks, two-handed, one-handed, roof blocks, it's what's coming at you at that specific time, your ability, your range of motion, and how you're going to deal with it. Sometimes, if you're coming in with, it may be just deflect. His hand's down now, I've got a different hand chart, I'm just going to poke through, maybe grab, pull on. So, play with the strikes, play slowly, and then just build up as you become confident with your training partner.
With the 12 strikes and blocks, you've got a lot of movement on the strikes, but one of the hardest things to defend against is a poke, because it's quite difficult to see. So this is a simple drill, just to get you in the mood for somebody having a poke, as it were. So start off in a ready position. All I'm going to do, nice slow jab with my cane to Callum. He's going to keep his feet stationary to start with. So he's just doing a fan block. When he's comfortable, get a little bit faster, then, as we did before, he's going to block, then counter. So, as you can see, it's very difficult to keep still with this. He's just going to move his feet and body a little bit more than he was. So he's clear, he's striking. Again, you will build this up, faster, stronger strikes, harder blocks. Now he's going to move completely and do a nice downward fan block. So as I'm coming in, striking down, he's also closed me off. He's moved in. He's on my dead side. He's got a great range of attack to do. This is the hardest thing to defend against. Practice this when you're practicing against the swing strikes, practice against the bayonet strikes and the pokes out as well.
Thanks for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed this video and you like the technique. Drop us a line down below, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media sites and our website www.sonsofcane.com.
If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Don't forget, sharing is caring. Ring that notification bell and free the fit.